Cal is showing off some moves, and we have new number ones in the official ACWPC Division III and National Top 20 poll results. Let's take a look at Division III. Johns Hopkins jumps up a spot to tie it at number 9 with Augustana. Augustana eked out a 9-8 victory over McKendree on Saturday. Oscar Bannister recorded a hat trick that helped the Vikings improve to 9-5 on the season so far. MIT holds strong at number 8 for the 6th week in a row. Oxy Water Polo drops down to number 7. They fell to Whittier last Wednesday and suffered a tough 14-15 overtime loss to Laverne. They take on Redlands tonight. The Poets also take a short tumble down to 5th place for a tie with Chapman. Chapman fell to Harvard, Salem, and Wagner over the weekend. However, they did record a 16-13 victory over Mount St. Mary's. The Panthers will make their way up to Pasadena to take on Caltech tonight. Now, if they're lucky, maybe they'll get to see the Rose Bowl from the 134 freeway. One can only hope. Cal Lutheran ascends to number 4. Claremont Mud Scripps falls out of the top position for the first time this year. They take the 3rd spot in our D3 poll. CMS suffered a 9-10 loss to Cal Lutheran. This was their first loss since they fell to Pepperdine on October 4th. They face Redlands and Pomona Pitzer twice each over the next 4 games. Pomona Pitzer drops back down to number 2. And Redlands University is the new undisputed top team in Division III. All right, let's make our way to the national top 20. The Midshipmen drop down to number 20, while Brown holds down the fort at number 19. The Bears took 3 out of 4 games over the weekend. They fell to San Jose State, but recorded wins over Mount St. Mary's, Navy, and Mercyhurst. They'll take on Cal Baptist this Saturday. Santa Clara and LMU are tied at 17. The Lions of Loyola Marymount took a 5-9 loss to Pacific, which extends their losing streak to 4 straight games. Santa Clara lost to California 10-14. They'll look to rebound over Cal Baptist tomorrow night. Speaking of Cal Baptist, they dropped down a spot despite their 13-8 victory over LMU. UC Santa Barbara stays put at number 15. The Gauchos took a 9-10 loss to UC Davis on Saturday and fell 10-12 to the red-hot Fordham Rams last night. Harvard falls to number 14. They hosted a myriad of teams at their signature tournament over the weekend. The Crimson took wins over Chapman, Bucknell, and Wagner. Their only loss came at the hands of San Jose State, who took that one 8-10. A 4-win weekend was just what the doctor ordered for San Jose State. The Spartans took their talents to Cambridge, where they took wins over Bucknell, Harvard, Brown, and Navy. UC San Diego stays at 12 for a tie with San Jose State. The 11th-ranked Aggies split their pair of games over the weekend. They defeated UC Santa Barbara 10-9 and fell to UCLA 13-16. Pepperdine descends 2 positions to take their lowest ranking of the season. All right, look, someone has to be the 10th-ranked team. I'm just not sure why it needs to be the Waves. Their only crime was a 24-13 road win over Air Force. I guess we'll see where they land after matches with Cal State Fullerton, UC Irvine, and Santa Clara over the weekend. Long Beach State falls 3 spots to number 9. Beach is currently in the middle of a 2-game skid with their latest loss coming at the hands of UC Irvine. That one win gave the Anteaters a boost to number 8. UC Irvine topped Long Beach State 13-12, and then they beat Westcliff 24-12. California looked good this past week. They defeated Santa Clara 14-10 on Thursday. Then they defeated the number 1 Stanford Cardinal 13-11 on Saturday. The Golden Bears did take a 9-11 loss to Princeton on Sunday. However, that was enough to see them ascend to number 7. Princeton was back on the West Coast over the weekend. The Tigers took 2 straight losses to USC and Pacific. However, they did bounce back with that victory over Cal. Fordham stays perfect after their exhibition match against the New York Athletic Club. They take the midseason tune-up 20-9. The Tigers took on the Tigers over the weekend. Did we decide on a name for that series? No? So we're landing on the Tiger Tussle. All right. Well, Pacific comes out on top in this iteration of the Tiger Tussle. They take this one 12-11. Pacific also defeated LMU 9-5 on Sunday. USC holds on to the 3 position for the 3rd straight week. The Trojans defeated Princeton 10-7. They then took a loss to UCLA. That loss to Cal was enough to knock Stanford out of the top spot. They are back at number 2. And UCLA takes the pole position once again. They secured that 13-10 win over crosstown rival USC. They then found a way to overcome a late-game threat over UC Davis. They took that one 16-13. And those are your top teams in the nation. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, anything you need to do to keep up with Water Polo Nation. We'll see you next time.